Hello, everyone. Welcome to this energy reading where I wanted to tap into the energy of the collective of the 144,000, if you resonate with that, of the New Earth leaders, of the New Earth creators, of the New Earth builders. I was going to do a reading for April, for April season, and for the season of Aries. I wanted to look into this new beginning. What are the energies that we are currently going through, and what are the themes that we need to pay attention to? However, before that, I want to do a special reading where I want to kind of celebrate the ending of this 2-year cycles of karmic training, I want to call it, but we'll see. We'll see what the actual guidance is with regards to that. And the specific energy that I want to translate, that I want to that I want to tap into is with regards to our purpose. So I'm going to tap into the masculine energy within us all. And I want to look into the last 2 years. What were the lessons? What were the themes? What were, if there are messages that we still need to, if there are cycles that still need to be closed specifically. This is the time to wrap all this up. And then I'm going to look into present. Okay, so I'll do past, present, and future. Present is the current moment, but I think I'll probably do a different reading with regards to the whole month of April, which is more like present moment. What do we need to anchor in this present moment? So I'm going to do a more detailed reading later on, because this one's going to be pretty charged. I can feel that. And then future. And for the future, I want to look into the next 6 months, because we have just started with this eclipse portal. We have started a 6-month cycle. So I want to look into the themes. I want to look into what specifically, when it comes to our purpose, when it comes to our mission, when it comes to building the new earth, what specifically do we need to address? What specifically do we need to focus on, narrow down? Because many of us here, by the way, many of us here have multiple purposes. Okay, your purpose. Okay, so there is a common purpose that we all have. Okay, many say that, well, it's to raise the vibration of Mother Gaia. I call it to plug humanity back into source, into source energy. And you all have your different flavor of doing that, your different recipe, I want to say. You all have your different means of communicating it, of expressing this higher frequency, which has been difficult in the past because we ourselves have had to remove the programs of the matrix, remove ourselves out of the karmic cycles, and energetically get to that place where we can stabilize at high frequency, so that we can be the foundation. Like foundationally, it all starts energetically. The new earth is an energetic it all comes through the energetic realm, okay? Because otherwise you're still going to create from the level of the 3D, okay? So that is the common purpose, if you can call it like that. Our common mission is Starseed. Our common mission is light workers. Now there are other sub missions, if you want to call them like that, that are more specific, and those are much more complex because for different reasons. One, it involves having certain skills that you have either been trained in your like past life in the Matrix. So your history is actually very important. It's something that you want to go back and look into, because a lot of us are going to go back, quote unquote, go back to some industries that we've been in to transform them from the inside out, or just take the knowledge, right? Because we have almost been like secret agents undercover. We've taken the knowledge to learn how to transform it. So if you've been in this energy of like victim mentality, thinking like, oh my God, I don't want to work for the Matrix, I don't want to be in the Matrix, that was part of the training, okay? So you really need to shift that mindset from what you had to go through in the old Earth, which, I mean, it wasn't necessarily pleasant. The conditions were not necessarily the best. Into, okay, I'm transforming that into my purpose now, okay? So there's a major shift at the level of identity that needs to occur first before you're able to be an effective vessel for your purpose. And this is something that I train, particularly if you're interested in that, if you're interested in working with me, I'm going to be opening a very limited number of spots for the mentorship. So stay tuned for that. I work at the level of identity very, very, very profoundly. For those of you who know that are ready to step into your mission, this is the year of the transformation. This is the year of the snake. This is the year where we completely let go of the old identity and step into our new earth purpose. So if you need assistance with that, if you want a if you want a mentor along for the ride, a healer and a coach, you can join the wait list, and we will discuss the opportunity for mentoring. So submissions, okay. These submissions are about creating the new structures, okay? And for that, I mean, the sky is the limit, okay? You know best what specific, what are you most interested in working as well? Because this is no longer about work that feels like dread, right? Like work, it's actually really fun. It's going to be very fun because you're going to be working alongside like advanced individuals, and it is going to be a reflection of your skills, a reflection of your core frequency, a reflection of who you are at the deepest level. So this is work that doesn't feel like work. However, it is going to take work. Anyway, so I want to look into that. I want to look into, okay, this past 2-year cycle. What is the main lesson? I want to look at the main lesson, and then if there's any remaining lesson, Pluto. Transformation. Pluto, transform. Yeah, gotta be kidding me. I mean, okay, so I was about to tell myself that I'm not going to do like these format of readings, but I mean, tarot is just so much fun. I can just come on and channel messages like that, but I mean, it's just like tarot is fun. Okay, square. So we have, for the past energy, we have Pluto transforms, so Pluto in Capricorn. And then we have square, and square, it says a challenging situation and a mountain to climb. This is for the remaining lesson. I don't know if you can see it, but I haven't used a Starseed card in probably a year and a half, which is very significant. So I want to see, what is this square? What is this challenging situation? What lesson do we still need to pay attention to and to transform? Just bear with me. I haven't used this deck in a while, so it's maybe a bit rebellious. Okay, forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Pretty straightforward. So, okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm getting this message of understanding, okay, really, really shifting from this energy of I'm hearing waiting. Okay, that's it. That's the challenge. So you are the leader. Okay, you are the New Earth leader. So embody that energy of whatever it is that I'm pretty sure you already know the the cheesy quote that says be the change you want to see in the world. But this is true. Like you have to embody, like you are the vision. This is what I keep telling on this channel and also the people I work with is you are the vision. So the vision is not out there. Okay, I'm getting the message. Okay. So this calls for a little bit of background. This calls for a little bit of background. On my journey, okay, so I had my first spiritual awakening in 2015. 2015, so 10 years. 10 years of doing this work. I am not a beginner at all. And with that, so 2015, I had my awakening through a twin flame catalyst. Over the years, I have worked with, I've lost count, but maybe 50 plus practitioners in all sorts of healing modalities to learn how to transform, to learn how to transmute energy, to learn how to understand myself on a very, very deep level and unbox myself from the previous version that I was, that we've all been basically traumatized into, and pave my own path. When you start embodying, this is why I wanted to get to this energy of pave your own path. When you realize that the structures that you have relied on for perceived stability in the past, when those are taken away from you, that's when you really, really need to tap into this energy of leadership, because there are no like guidelines, there is no instructions for how to be a New Earth leader. Okay, now we do. Now we have these channels, now we have containers, now we have like mentorship available. We have much more knowledge because we have been at the forefront. We have been paving the way for others, but there is no school, right, yet. Now, we have had to learn on our own how everything works and basically just do everything from scratch. It's like, personally, I approach this New Earth as a startup. It is a startup, a big one. And when you understand that becoming the leader, it has to really, really go through becoming an energetic master. Why? Because the whole concept of the freaking matrix works with our minds. Of course, there are mind programs that we need to override, that we need to unplug from. At an emotional level as well, there's a lot of emotional manipulation, but also energetically, like siphoning our life force through many, many, many very subtle ways. And so, especially as an empath, right? Because we see, like, oh, the ones who have the most success or the ones that are the leaders are basically narcissists, and these are the ones that are that have all the power. And in the earth, we basically just need to shift dynamic. We need to put the power in the hands of those who are here for the real deal, for light workers. Okay, those of us who have innovative ideas, those of us who have the vision forward. Okay, however, it's not about, this is the message around waiting. It's like, it's not about waiting for the perfect circumstances or waiting for resources. It's about making them happen. And when you are on that path, more is going to come, right? Because you're also not meant to do this alone. However, if you're in an energy of stagnancy, it's just, you need to be on the path to pave the path. Okay, the path is not going to come to you because you are it. So back to my example in 2020. So I've been working as an engineer for quite a few years, mostly in product management and startup environment, but not only. And when I lost my job, which I really loved, I didn't like spending too much time there, because I had other passion projects, but I loved working. I loved working in a team. I loved what I did, honestly. And it was a really secure, safe environment, right? You have a paycheck, you have colleagues, you have, I mean, there's a very, very structured environment, right? When you get that pulled from underneath you, and you start you start realizing that, well, you haven't been prepared energetically to learn how to become your own creator of abundance, for example, or your own stability is going to be very, very tested because you have relied upon something external to provide that stability for you. Same goes with romantic situations. If you were previously in a codependent relationship, when that gets removed from your life, you have to learn to relearn what true love actually is. So a lot of us have built our lives previously on a faulty, like on sand, on a foundation that was just not based on truth, on your authentic self, on your authentic core frequency. And now what we're doing is everything that we're building, okay, from relationships, partnerships, lifestyle, everything is 100% a mirror of who we really are at our core. So you got to remove all those programmings that tell you that basically you should not be yourself, that, oh, it's too weird, or you're too ambitious, or you're too this or that, all these projections of people that basically have no business in your in your life. These are the kind of energies that we had to transmute Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course, the square is the box. Like, we had to remove ourselves from all those boxes that are basically created. So when you're at the low vibration, okay, for me, those boxes, those matrices are basically energetic bubbles, right? So you cannot change within them, right? Because you're going to be like basically like pulled back again, right? There's an inertia, there is a energetic pull that keeps you tied to that same mindset or to that same program, right? It's a very well made version of reality that you basically keep creating over and over again. And so you need to outgrow those circumstances, whether that's like karmic environment, culturally, because a lot of us light workers are meant to outgrow wherever we have been born into. Okay, we're not meant to preach in our hometown. Basically, I think that's something in the Bible. So we had to outgrow the boxes to pave a new path, right? And all of us, we have done this on our own. We have done this on our own without much support. And that was like the last 2 years was truly about like understanding how all these boxes work. Come on, it's a nice card. I'm gonna take a picture of it later on. All that glitter. So we had to transform ourselves, and with this butterfly over here to like literally free ourselves from the boxes. Free ourselves from the boxes. So what we did over the past 2 years is actually we went back into the boxes. We went back into the boxes and we freed ourselves from it. So this is what the past 2 years have been all about. Freedom from the boxes. Present moment. So I want to channel into like now. Where is the collective at? I want to say a little bit shaken after the whole eclipse. Neptune. Okay, so Neptune has moved into Aries. Dream and transcend. Neptune has been, I think, 15 years in Pisces, and now it has moved into Aries for the next at least 10 years, at least a decade, okay? So Neptune, and that happened like very recently. Dream and transcend. What I'm hearing with this Neptune card, and this is the energy of the present moment for the collective, is envision an even higher reality than what you previously thought you're meant to create, like bigger picture thinking. Envision an even higher reality. Okay, give me a clarifier for this Neptune energy and the current energy that we're in. Envision an even higher reality. What does this mean? The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration. Okay, so we have the pyramids. This is interesting. Okay. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. I'm hearing a lot of us have yet to uncover, if you can see, star ancestor. Okay, so we have a lot more wisdom that is coming through for us. I'm hearing present moment. This is a time for awakening and activation of like even higher light codes. A lot of hidden secrets, a lot of wisdom and knowledge that's going to be shared through, that's going to be shared in communities, what I'm hearing, but also through channeling. Interesting. So this is present. It feels, I must admit, like it feels a little bit like weight wait and see. Okay, so even though like it's Aries season, Neptune has moved in Aries, I'm getting an energy of like it even says integration, like wait and see. It's like Aries is a very impatient energy as well, like very impulsive. But what I'm getting with this Neptune energy truly is like integrate this new frequency first, this new identity first, and then let's see, and then what? And then what is this next 6 months going to? What do we need to focus on for the next 6 months when it comes to these new codes that we are receiving? La 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 la. Okay, okay. Calm down. Next 6 months. Oh. Friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. I mean, soul family. This is like soul family reunion. Okay, this is so annoying. I'm gonna figure out the lightning someday. This is just a beautiful card, which is all about soul family reunion. And we have Virgo, integrity, reverence, and service. I mean, can this be more, can this get more clear than that? This is all about service. We're stepping into service with our like-minded tribe. And there are four birds here, which like it really gives me the energy of stability. I'm also here in the next 4 months. Within the next 4 months, we're going to like have a lot of stability when it comes to this new ideas, projects, humanitarian beliefs, like-minded groups, community, all that. Okay, let me get a clarifier for this. But I mean, it's very straightforward and it's so beautiful. Like we go from this gloomy energy to an energy of a little bit of like integration and into service and like-minded communities. And it's so beautiful, like the imagery. I'm not even going to bother showing it to you, but you'll see it later. It's like we see them, there's a mountain, and they're at the top of the mountain, which is like the mountain of Ascension. Okay, let's get a clarifier, and then I'm going to move into the Aries. What do we need to know for Aries season? La 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 la. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what I'm getting is like this energy has been like very like restrictive, okay? And now it's about truly embodying this energy of the magician, meaning becoming the creators. We are the creators of the new earth. And you know, with power comes a lot of responsibility. Okay, let's see if we get a clarifier. If not, then that's also fine. I mean, it's very straightforward, so I don't know if we need one. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the next 6 months. Yeah, so our focus is service and forming these communities, these teams, these groups of like-minded individuals, badass people, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yeah, it's about coming back home. yeah, this is about embodying your starseed identity. This is about making Earth like a place of that we can sort of call home. This is feeling at home here. No longer feeling like an outsider, right? The one that always had to like renegade around and be the outsider and don't follow the rules. It's like we're making the rules right now, and we create rules that are at the higher level that we can actually be at peace with. We don't always have to like fight and be in this energy of like warrior and I mean, look at the, I'm gonna take a picture of it, but like these energies like struggle, fight, and this energy is like so freaking peaceful, and we even get like the home energy. I mean, yeah. I mean, I am always like surprised by how these messages just come through. I mean, and even Virgo is like a very motherly energy. This is like creating home, creating an environment that is like angelic with this angel and these birds over here. This is like heaven. So we're about to create environments, communities, containers that feel like home, that where people can also feel like home, right? Because I'm getting this energy of, okay, like establishing the structures, establishing the new earth, and then more people are going to learn this. So a lot of us are going to be teaching to other people who don't have necessarily the same strength, like because the ones of us that have truly been the leaders have had to endure a lot, right? We have had to learn how to transmute energy all on our own, how to transform all on our own. So these new waves of souls they will be using our knowledge, our guidance, our inspiration as well to ascend. But they will at least have like a home base, a community, right? Because honestly, if you ask me, I would not do this again alone. Like it has been a brutal to say the least, right? So yeah. So we're creating a nest. We're creating a nest, containers for other people to truly discover truths. Interesting. I'm hearing like truths, but also be able to transform their own lives, be able to transcend all these limitations, be able to just find answers, right? And we're going to do it in a way that is just that facilitates this transformation is what I'm hearing. It's like it makes it easier, facilitates this transformation for other people. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for this reading, and I'm gonna do a reading for specifically for the Aries season. We're gonna look into the masculine collective, the masculine energy, right? Because that's the one that has been activation with this especially this new moon in Aries has been like massive awakening, call to action. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this reading. This was a little bit different than usual, but again, as I said, like the next 6 months are truly about service and purpose. So for this channel, we are going to do a lot more content on that specifically. Okay, I'm here to, apart from my own purpose and my own projects, which I am about to open a I may put a announcement or something like that on my website. But basically, I am open to collaborating, to also be a part of other teams, other projects with causes that I'm interested in. If I can be a valuable asset to your project, I want to be used for this new Earth. I mean, my skills, my knowledge, my experience. I'm interested in that as well. Okay. So this is about expansion. It's about opening up to new creative possibilities. It's about not limiting ourselves to what we think is possible, right? And moving from an energy of transcending, dream and transcend, again, moving beyond what you thought was possible for you, right? Because this is the energy that we need to embody in order to create from, okay? Because if we're gonna remain stagnant in the old boxes, it's like we're gonna be creating from the same energy, and it's not effective in the new Earth. Is like we need to change our approach. It's a new paradigm. So the more authentic you are, the more out of the box you are, the more you can transcend your old limitations and the old ways of being and your old beliefs, and the more you can move into this energy of possibility. I'm hearing miracles, magic, and it's very spiritual as well. Neptune is very, very spiritual energy. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comments below how this message resonated. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.